Hey guys, this is Hamon, and welcome back to Bytesize Summer, the show where I review games that have a chilled and relaxing vibe. And today, I'm going to be talking about Graveyard Keeper. Now, I'm not entirely sure if this video will be coming out by the time the sequel comes out, but if it does, we'll be talking about the first one, because the second one has a lot more complexities to it, and I haven't played it yet, so I can't really say for sure if it's just as good. Either way, we're talking about the first one. So, the Graveyard Keeper is essentially a isekai Stardew Valley type of thing. Except there's problems with it. I feel like I really wish that they had done so. I will get to that in gameplay though. Now, the story of the game is you were in the real world heading home after doing who knows what. I think you were getting ready to go say happy anniversary or something, but then you were hit by a car, and this entity says, hey, you're going to be the Gravekeeper now in the next world. Now, there's apparently a way to get back, but it's going to be complicated, so until you can get to that point, you're going to be maintaining the garden and the graveyard, as well as the church. Yeah. It's that kind of thing. Now, right off the bat, it's a good game. I like it. The problems I have is just in the gameplay, though. It is what it is. It's an old game anyway. So, in terms of graphics, it's really nice. Top-down, pixelated game where you basically have to walk around to do certain jobs and all that. It's really nice. I like the character designs. I like the background. I like the environment. I love the fact that despite it being pixelated and all that, everything looks very detailed and all that. And I really don't have any issues with it. Nothing really to complain about. Nothing major or even minor to say. Actually, there is one thing. I kind of do wish that the dialogue was a bit bold, because the font that they went with, I can read it, of course, but it's like, I kind of wish it was a little more bold, especially like if you're trying to point out a certain objective and all that during their little dialogue. So, just bear that in mind when I'm talking about that. Again, I might just be being an idiot and not noticing it myself, but most of the text that I see is like, it's just non-bold. Now, in terms of the gameplay mechanic, here's how it goes. It has an energy system where, while you don't faint from not charging your energy, once it's empty, you can't do anything. Whether it's dealing with bodies, gardening, chopping trees, making stuff, running a sermon, researching, everything in this world takes energy. So, you have to make sure that you have a good amount of it to do so. Because depending on what you're doing in those specific areas, it could take a lot out of you. Especially if you're doing multiple of the same thing. So, bear that in mind. Now, obviously there are ways to recharge it. So, like, you can either go to sleep, or you can eat something in order to get that energy back. The other aspect to talk about is the relationships. Or rather, the quests that you have to go on. You meet various people in the town that's nearby, and each of them has a job that you can do in order to progress the story and even get favor with them. The only issue I have with this in particular is that if they have given you a quest, it would be really nice if you could track those quests so that you can know where to go. Because the first time I played this, I got sort of stuck until I finally realized what I was supposed to do. Like, let me give you an example. So, the one in question was the fact that I had to go kill some slimes for the blacksmith. I did not realize that there was a swamp in the back of his place where the slimes were. I thought that they were just somewhere where I can go and kill them. Like there was a dungeon or something like that. But no, I literally just had to walk behind his shop, and there they would have been for me to kill him. So I really wish that there was something that would point you in the direction of where you're supposed to go in order to accomplish the current mission that you have chosen to do. Because you can pick up a bunch of missions. Whether it's helping one guy make an iron axe, or help another guy get a stamp, or get ink and paper, and all that. Like, I just wish there was like a thing that tracks the quest so that you know where you're going in order to do so. But that's honestly it. Every other aspect is fine. Like, you know, you're just building stuff, you're burying the dead, you're running the church, you're crafting, you're working, you're fishing, everything else is fine. It's Stardew Valley in that aspect where you're just basically doing all that stuff so that you can hopefully build more stuff, because unlike Stardew, you don't just get money for certain things, you also get these little research points that you can put toward things. The only aspect that's a little difficult in this is the faith aspect. These little blue ones that you have to get. And in order to get them, you have to research certain items. And that was difficult, because I'm pretty sure I can't do anything else with it. Like, I need to figure out items that produce this stuff so that I can get it, so that I can unlock stuff that requires it. It's really ridiculous in that aspect. So that's the only other gripe I have, is that I can't unlock things that are further down because I need to get stuff that unlocks it, and I have yet to find that. But otherwise, it is a good game, and I definitely would recommend it. It is available on Steam for the price that you see here, and yeah, definitely go check it out. So that said, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did and haven't already, please consider subscribing so that you see more videos like this. Check out my socials so that you can see other stuff that I do. And I guess I'll see you next time. Bye! What item? Oh, I haven't done any of these yet, apparently. I may as well. Fluid and essence. And then if I do one of these. Oh, more fluid and essence. Alright. That's everything